So we've been talking about ghosts. You heard me. We've been talking about ghosts. On day one, you recognize who it was, the ghost. You saw how it sabotaged itself. So today, we're going to talk about the door. The door that you saw that was open. The door you chose not to walk through. And before you tell me you didn't have the opportunity, just stop. Just stop for 1 second. Because you did, we all did. The question was never about the door, it was about what was on the other side of it. And what version of you had to exist over there. You didn't miss your opportunity. You watched it. You watched it. You stayed. See, I remember back in the day when gas was 89 cents a gallon. Yeah, your pressure's probably going up right now. But I guess I'm telling my age. But here's what no one talks about, the urgency. It was different then. We moved differently. We didn't wait for everything to align. We just move. And somewhere between then and now, you started waiting. I had doors, I'm talking real doors, real opportunities. Bigger rooms, better rooms, different cities. And I stayed here in Pittsburgh. You stayed where you were. Mhm. When you were building someone else's dream, when you were building someone else's dreams and you were watching them win, how did you feel? What did you tell yourself to justify the reason you stayed in the position you were in? I'm learning. I'm being loyal. My time's coming. This is temporary. How long has temporary been your plan? Is the question. You knew how to build. You just weren't building yourself from the inside out. Say that again. You weren't building yourself from the inside out because you knew how to build. You just weren't building your life. You weren't. You didn't walk back into peace. You walked back into drama. Maybe an angry boss, people miserable in their own life trying to manage yours. That relationship you already knew was off, like off center, but you stayed anyway. Does that sound familiar? You didn't fall into that. You just chose what you recognized about that relationship because the unknown, it felt risky. But familiar, even when it drains you, feels manageable. So you traded moving forward for familiar. You didn't build this life that you live in right now on purpose. You back walked into it. Drop the word loyal. If you stayed somewhere longer than you should have, write in the comments because you thought loyalty mattered more than your own growth. I'm not telling you this to make you feel bad. I don't want to hear that. Don't come for me. I didn't send for you. That's not what's going on here. I'm telling you this because I sat in that very decision for years. Nobody put a name on it. I'm just telling you, you're a ghost. Nobody said that thing you're calling loyalty, that's the ghost. Who told you? No one told me. Now, this is what we got to calculate. I'm not talking bills or your rent. I'm not talking about gas. I want you to sit and calculate the cost of the door that you didn't walk through. Do that for me. Calculate the cost of the door you didn't walk through. It might be the result of that decision that you got stuck with guilt. That's clarity right there for you. So stop calling fear responsibility. You stop calling comfort stability. Please start telling yourself the truth. I say right where I am because I'm scared. True story. That right there is where movement starts. But the question still remains, are you ready to move? Are you? Inflation isn't just happening in the grocery stores. It's happening in your time as well. See, the cost of staying the same is now higher than the cost of changing. See, everything's high. Gas is high, eggs are high, rent is high, and the pressure to stay where you are is even higher. You're not stuck because things are expensive. Please stop. Just stop saying that. I won't even say what I was about to say. Just stop saying that. You're not stuck because you're waiting for life to feel safe again. That version of safe has been gone. Gone. This is what they don't tell you about personal growth after 40 or even 25 if you want to keep it real. If you're waiting for a stable decade to start, you, in turn, the ghost, are chasing another ghost. There's no calm season coming. High pressure, high cost, high awareness. Your move inside of it, there's only one thing in this economy that hasn't dropped in value. Can you name it? It's your ability to solve a problem. Not your title, not your cage of comfort, your ability to build. If you're done paying the ghost tax, hit like, subscribe, and not for me. Do it for you. Because either you're building right here, right now, today, or you're going to pay the cost later. I want to know, what did you call it when you didn't walk through that door? And I want to know if you're still calling it the same today. Let me know in the comments or send me a message. You're not doing it for me, you're doing it for you. You're releasing. That's the key. So, day one, you saw the ghost. Day two, you saw how it works. And today, you saw the door. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about who you built it for. Because the ghost doesn't just keep you from leaving, it keeps you building someone else's life while yours sits on pause. While you're resetting your mindset, reset your space too. Grab some of this lavender BTB balm at www.ifssoap.com. Reset your space. Reset your pace. Everything, it is high. I will not hold you, including the cost of you staying a ghost. You've already been paying it. But look, right now, who do you see? It's you. And I'll see you in the next one.